Watership Down is a classic heroic fantasy novel written by Richard Adams. It is a tale that follows the journey of a band of rabbits as they escape the intrusion of man and the destruction of their home warren. It is an epic tale of adventure, full of dynamic and well-developed characters, intense action, suspense, mythology, and mystery. Richard Adams writes in a sorrowfully optimistic way, suggesting something can be done about the world's evils.
It's not exactly danger, it's... I don't know. Something oppressive. Like thunder. It seems safe enough now, though. Come on, then.
Some of the characters in the story are Hazel, who is the brother of Fiver and the one who leads the rabbits from Sandalford and becomes Chief Rabbit. Even though he isn't the biggest or strongest, he is loyal, brave, and a quick thinker. Hazel trusts his brother's instincts and listens to the advice of others, earning respect and loyalty of the rabbits of Watership Down. Fiver is the runt of his litter of 5 or more rabbits, earning him his name, which in Lapin is Haru, meaning little thousand. As a seer, he has visions and very strong instincts, and he is also a quiet and intuitive rabbit. Bigwig is a former officer of the Owsla, which are like the Warren's militia. He is the largest and strongest rabbit of the group, and his name in Lapin is Thali, meaning fur head, referring to the patch of hair on his head. He cares for those in need of help and uses brain over brawn during critical moments. He is not only relying on his power and bravery, but also his cunningness. Elefthera is a rabbit trickster folk hero in Lapin myths and stories. He represents the rabbit ideals of being cunning, devious, and loyal to the well-being of his warren. In Lapin, his name Elil Herra is named of several Lapin words meaning Prince with 1,000 enemies.
Runner. Prince with the swift warn.
The English author Richard Adams had first told his story to his 2 young daughters, Julia and Rosamund, during long car journeys. The daughters both insisted that he write it down. He was born on May 9, 1920, and was called to serve the British Army during World War II. Adams returned to his studies at Worcester College and then joined British Civil Services. In the Sandalford warren of the English countryside, a young runt named Fiver foresees the frightening visions of great danger. Hazel gathers other young rabbits, willing to flee to establish a new warren of their own. But their journey is perilous. They are attacked by rats in a barn, cross a large river, and are lulled into a false sense of security in a warren whose rabbits turn out to be fed and harvested by a farmer. With all the dangers, however, the value of each individual becomes clear to the others, and their bonds strengthen them into a unified band. When they at last reach their objective, a desolate hill named Watership Down, they feel they have found and earned a new home. They settle down to start their own warren with Hazel as the chief rabbit. Hazel realizes that the warren won't survive without does, because the warren is filled with only bucks. But then their search for mates to help populate their warren leads to an encounter with a repressive rabbit society, and a gripping undercover plot that accumulates into a harrowing stand against the ferocious dictator, General Woundwort. Bigwig defeats the general, and Hazel scatters the enemy's forces using his wits and leadership. The rabbits live happily at peace at last. After many years, Hazel is visited by Elefthera, and he dies to join the prince's Owsla. One of the most important scenes in this story is the intense and violent battle between Bigwig and General Woundwort. They fight until they are both bleeding and almost to the point of death to determine the fate of Watership Down. Both the book and the movie are written for a mature audience, but people of all ages can enjoy this book. This is primarily an adventure novel, but has many hidden themes. Themes like social allegory are prevalent, from the restlessness of the warren's oppressed young rabbits, to the pessimism and repression in 2 other rabbit communities, whose rabbits have given up freedom for an illusion of security. Watership Down is best read just the way it is, as a great story about a group of rabbits' adventures, failures, success, self-discovery, and their long journey.
Bright